Gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah.
And we are ready to roll.
It is our monthly wrap-up of the games that won March.
So let's talk about stats first.
Yep.
We only had 41 plays this month.
That's low.
It was really low. In fact, this is the lowest month that we've had in the last 6 months.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. It just was a busy month.
Yeah.
As some of you know, we have 2 daughters getting married this year, and it is getting closer to the first one. And then I was out of town, and so we've just had a lot going on.
Yeah, for sure.
And so of those 41 plays, we played 20 different games, and our H index was 3.
Mm-hmm.
So those are our stats for the month.
Yeah, and we just wrapped up our top 50 games of all time video series.
Yes, that was super fun.
I had such a good time doing that one.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Me too.
I'm so glad that we kept our list from each other too, because it was really fun to be surprised in the moment with the number that they were at.
Yes, I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, and 2 of those videos were among our top videos as far as views in the month of March.
Yes.
So they did really well.
As far as other channel updates, we've been doing really well on keeping to 2 videos a week at least.
Yep.
We did miss one Saturday because a lot of weeks we have 3 videos, but we did miss one Saturday in March.
Yeah.
But we've still got our goal. We've hit our goal of 2 videos a week.
And we're still working on figuring out, as far as our content goes, what works and what doesn't work, what you guys want to see, what you don't care about.
Right.
Things like that. And so if you have suggestions or something that you like more than other things, let us know in the comments. We will absolutely read it and we will absolutely take it to heart.
Yeah, definitely. And then now the good stuff. These are our, I call them fun plays, but they're games that won March, because these aren't necessarily like my favorite games that I played, because I'm going to play some of my favorite games of all time, like every month.
Yeah.
And so this is more like, these are really fun games that I want to talk about.
Okay. Kick it off.
My number 5 game of March was Rats of Wistar. We played Rats of Wistar for the very first time. It is a Euro-style game, but it has this circular action grid, I guess. I don't know how else you would say it. And you actually turn it every round, but you place different mice there, and that determines like how many times you can do certain actions.
Rats.
And then there's rats. Sorry, rats.
The rats will be offended.
That's true. And then sometimes you can like send your rat into the house to like search for things
or into the basement or cellar or something. Yeah.
And so the whole thing is like you're trying to gain resources so that you can do certain things, and you're building up the cards in your hand and playing different cards that give you different points and resources as you play.
Yeah.
It's basically a resource management game. And so it's a pretty fun game. I enjoyed our play of it. And so that's my number 5, Rats of Wistar.
My number 5 is Mythicals.
Okay, yay.
Yeah, so this is one we only played on BGA. We don't own it, but it is a really fun card game. You draw 3 cards, you pick a color, and you take all the cards of the 3 that you drew that are the same color. Mm-hmm. And the idea is they're numbered 1 to 5, and then there's a wild, which is a star. Mm-hmm. And the idea is just to get as many in a row, many numbers of the same color in a row, so that you can get the
point tiles.
The point tiles.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10, 7, I think 4, 2, and 1 or something like that.
I can't remember how many points it gives you. But
anyway, it's
based on the number of cards.
That's
that you
right.
have.
Yeah, so if you have 5 in a row, you can get the 10.
Right.
And then 4 in a row, you get the 7, and so on. And there's a fun mechanism where when you score a tile, you can then pick another tile. You can set it with 2 extra bonus points, so that's one that you're going after.
Yeah, it sets you up for a future round.
Right, but the other person can also get it.
Correct.
And then there's another fun variable where when you get a tile from the scoring board, you can lock a tile that you maybe think you're opponent is going after.
That's right.
So that they can't put the 2 bonus points on there. Anyway, super fun, pretty quick game, easy to learn, easy to play.
Yes.
And I really loved it.
I actually won a game of Mythicals today.
Oh, did you play?
I did.
Nice.
It was fun. All right, my number 4 play for the month of March was Heat Pedal to the Metal.
Okay.
I played this on BGA. I didn't get a chance to play it in person this month, but it was really fun. Got to play it at max player count with a bunch of people I don't know, and it was terrible. I came in last place. But it was still really fun. That's why it's my number 4, because it's just a fun game. I like racing it. I like the mechanisms of the game, all of it. It's really good.
This game is on Talon's top 10 games of all time.
That's right. Spoiler alert if they haven't watched it yet.
Oops. Yeah.
It is.
It's really fun. I love the idea of having to speed up and slow down to go around corners,
Mm-hmm.
and then having the mechanism where your engine can overheat.
Yes.
And yeah, it's just a really, really good game. Yeah, my number 4 game is Potion Explosion.
Oh.
Yeah. This is another one I've only played on BGA. Because we don't own it, so you've only played it on BGA.
I have only played on BGA.
Yeah, and basically there's this box of
They're marbles. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's 5 or 6 rows of marbles. There's red, black, yellow, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all kind of mixed up. And when you take one, if you take a marble out and and then it rolls down, if it's the same color as the one that it hits,
Mm-hmm.
it explodes and you get that one as well.
Yes.
And so you can kind of sometimes get these combo explosions.
Yeah, chains of
Yeah,
explosions.
chain of explosions, and which gives you more marbles to then fill up your potions with, because the potions have holes in them that you have to use the marbles to fill,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to be the same color. Each potion has a certain amount of points in-game points that it
Mm-hmm.
gives you, and they also have a special ability that they do.
That's right. So once you fill it up, you have the option to use that special ability and help yourself further in the game.
That's right. And it's a very simple game, but it is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I really have had a lot of fun playing it. Surprisingly, I didn't expect to, because it's like, okay, you pick some marbles and you fill up the potion and whatever, but it's really fun.
No, it's a great game. I really enjoy playing it. So I've had a lot of fun with it too.
Yeah, that's my number 4, Potion Explosion.
All right, my number 3 play for the month of March is the Guild of Merchant Explorers. This has been a really fun game that I just discovered recently. It may be new to BGA now that I think about it. And I think it might be new this month, or I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. But anyway, it's a game that I have enjoyed playing with our nephew, and we've played it together.
Yeah.
And there's these different eras, and you have to go exploring on this map, and you get to put out your little cubes on the map. And you earn points, you get to earn coins, you get to explore different types of regions.
Open treasures.
Yeah. It's just been a lot of fun. I surprisingly enjoyed this game a lot. I didn't know if it would be a very good game or not, but I've liked it a lot. In fact, I almost bought it this month because I was at Barnes & Noble and they had it like on clearance. And now I'm regretting my choice that I did not.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have.
Because I think this is a game that I would benefit from playing in person.
Yeah.
I think I like the game okay on BGA,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't had a chance to like really wrap my head around it fully.
Mm-hmm.
But if I got to play it in person, I think I would really like the game.
Well, we may have to go back and see if it happens to still be there. It probably won't be, but you never know. We can see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was my number 3 pick for the month, the Guild of Merchant Explorers.
My number 3 pick is Fromage.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to play this with Michaela and Talon,
Mm-hmm.
and which was, I think, the first time, at least for me, that we got to play it at 4 players.
Yes.
We played it at 3 players
players.
online.
And then we played it in 2 players,
in person. This was our first time at 4 in person.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually saw zero change in the amount of fun it was.
Yeah, I agree.
It was the same amount of time,
Mm-hmm.
the same amount of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no difference at 2 and 4.
Yes.
And
that almost never happens with games.
I know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, it's just a great game. You're making cheese, playing mini games in the wedge that you have. Great game.
Yes.
That's my number 3 fromage.
My number 2 pick is Kabuto Sumo Sakura Slam.
Yeah.
This is just a really cute little dexterity game.
Yeah.
This is not one that will be one of my favorite games for sure, but it was just a really fun play that we had together. It is you are pushing these discs up and trying to basically knock the other person out of the ring, out of the sumo ring. And each person gets to be a little insect character.
Sumo character.
Yes, insect sumo character.
Yeah.
And they have different special abilities. It's just kind of quirky and weird. And even the shapes of the discs, some of the discs are weird. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I like weird sometimes. And so that hit that mark for me.
Yeah.
This is one that we would probably bring out if we had just certain groups of people over. We might be like, hey, I want to do this. This would be fun for a minute. And it's quick.
Yeah, it is. It's like maybe a 20-minute game at most.
Yeah.
But really fun. Yeah. It's challenging to try and figure out how to push your disc on to knock off other discs or to knock off the opponent's wooden character disc.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've heard so the one that we have is a square and it has these little pillars in the corner. And I heard that the one that came before that, the regular Kabuto Sumo, was a round ring. And so it was actually a lot harder. So that they added the posts to make it where you could kind of at least figure out how things were going to get knocked off and things. So I don't know. I've never played the other one, so I'm not sure. Anyway, that was my number 2 Kabuto Sumo.
My number 2 is Dice Throne Marvel X-Men.
Yes.
Yeah, we got both X-Men boxes.
Yes.
So 8 characters total. And we have played through 6 of them.
Yes.
I've played 3. She's played 3. What can I say? I love Dice Throne. I'm never disappointed in Dice Throne. And give me X-Men. I'm happy. It was so good.
Yes.
So good.
There were some really good characters. There were a couple that were like, that was fun.
Yeah. And then only one for me.
Yeah. And then there were some that were really, really fun that I really enjoyed playing. So
yeah, my favorite so far is Iceman.
Okay, my favorite, I think, is Psylocke.
Okay, that is my number 2 Dice Throne Marvel X-Men.
All right, my number 1 play for the month of March is Isle of Cats Duel. I really enjoyed this. We have never played Isle of Cats, and I wanted to, but then Isle of Cats Duel came out, and I thought that might be a better fit since we play 2-player so often. And so I went ahead and got it, and I really enjoyed Isle of Cats Duel. You have these different cat shapes that you have to place into your boat, and you're trying to match colors, and you're trying to fill up all of the spaces in each room, and you get special bonus. There's bonus cards and different things. I really liked it. What were your thoughts on it?
I thought it was fun. I didn't like it as much as you did.
I think I like tile placement games more than you do.
Yeah, typically I think you do.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a good time.
Yeah.
I didn't have any complaints with it. It's just not one that I really, really liked.
I understand that. Yeah. Okay, what would you rate it then?
I would give it a B.
A B? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was an A game.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
But again, give me, 5 or 6 more plays of it. It may go up to an A. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I work.
Yeah.
Typically.
True.
Not with this next game, which is my number 1.
Okay.
It's called Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
I loved this game from jump.
Yes.
It's like an RPG battler. You are going up, you're choosing a path up a track, and you are battling these minions, and you have a hand that you're drawing from a deck. And what's cool is that you can actually, the cards come in sleeves, or you put them in sleeves, because at certain points you can actually upgrade the cards. You pull it out, turn it around, and put it in, and it's a better card version of that card. So maybe it costs less to play, or maybe it does the thing
More
without
damage
more
or
damage, or
something.
maybe does the thing without the negative that it comes
Mhm.
that the other side comes with, things like that. And I just thought it was so much fun, and I love games like that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
I don't think I like it near as much as you do.
Sure. Yeah.
It was still in my top 50 games, though.
Yeah.
Just not nearly as high.
Yeah, for sure. So that was my number one play of March.
All right, so that's it. That was our month of March in a wrap up. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe.
Yeah, tell us down below in the comments what were your most fun plays for the month of March. We definitely want to hear about it.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.